the former governor of Vermont, also the former DNC chairman. Governor, nice to see you again.
Thanks, Kate.
Last night, a lot of people were tweeting all about the same thing when they were watching the debate. It had nothing to do with Donald Trump and what he was saying, but it was what he was doing. I know you noticed this, too. He was sniffling. I want to play just from the first answer in last night's debate. Here's how it went.
Country's in deep trouble. We don't have agreement. It's said, okay, good. I want the agreements better. The bigger numbers than ever. And
so following a bunch of sniffles, Governor Dean, you wrote on Twitter, notice Trump sniffing all the time. Coke user? Why did you go there?
Well, you can't make a diagnosis over the television. I would never do that. But he has some interesting, that is actually a signature of people who use cocaine. I'm not suggesting that Trump does, but...
Well, you are suggesting it actually in a tweet.
Well, no, I'm suggesting we think about it, because here's the interesting constellation. So he sniffs during the presentation, which is something that users do. He also has grandiosity, which is something that accompanies that problem. He has delusions. I'm not talking about being crazy, but for example, when he told everybody it was very smart not to pay taxes and then denied he said it after he said it in front of 100 million people, it's not that he's delusionary about it, it's that he thinks somehow he's not going to get caught. That is delusional. He has trouble with pressured speech. He interrupted, as you pointed out, Hillary Clinton 29 times. He couldn't keep himself together. So, look, do I think at 70 years old he has a cocaine habit? Probably not. But, you know, it's something that I think it'd be interesting to ask him and see if he ever had a problem with that.
So as a physician and as a medical person yourself, you're suggesting that we ought to look at whether the Republican candidate for president has a cocaine habit.
No, I don't think he has a cocaine habit. But again, I don't make any diagnosis over the television. I don't. I think that's wrong. I think doctors shouldn't do it. Doctors have done it in the past, and they shouldn't do it. But I just was struck by the sniffing and then by his behavior, which all sort of came together, these four symptoms. You know, do I think he has a cocaine habit? I think it's unlikely that you could mount a presidential campaign at 70 years old with a cocaine habit, but it was pretty striking.
This is reminding me a lot, sir, of Rudy Giuliani a few weeks ago, raising very, not similar, but different questions about medical history and your candidate, Hillary Clinton, to which your campaign responded, this is inappropriate, that we shouldn't be raising questions about Hillary Clinton's health with absolutely no substance or proof. You don't see the parallel?
Donald Trump has not only not made his tax returns public, he's also not made his medical history public in any meaningful way. Hillary Clinton has done that and has answered any question that Giuliani may want to raise.
What if a Trump supporter had suggested that Hillary Clinton was using drugs last night?
I suspect that she would have said, no, I'm not, and here's my medical report that shows so.
So you're saying Donald Trump should answer your question?
I know. What I'm saying is I raised the question last night. I don't make diagnoses on the television. I think you can't do that. It's medically improper, and I don't think you should. But I don't think this is a ridiculous idea. Something funny was going on with Trump last night. Do I think it was a cocaine? Probably not. But, you know, again, the sniffling, the grandiosity, the delusions, the pressured speech, you know, this guy's already proven himself to be unstable. The question is, why is he unstable?
You're not going to delete the tweet? You don't regret it?
No.
And you don't apologize for it, is that right?
No, absolutely right.
Let me move